Hi everyone, welcome back to DigiBiz Talk with Chatu. I'm Chatu Always from Auckland, New Zealand. By profession, I'm a financial accountant and mom for two wonderful kids. So I'm so excited to be here today. Whether you are watching the live or catching the replay, honestly, just been showing up, you already made amazing choice for yourself today. So, when I first started this business, I had the same doubts and fears a lot of people have. I wasn't sure it was real or if I could actually do this business. But once I found our global community, now it's more than 250K members around the world, it really opened my eyes. The support is incredible and it made me realize this business is real. And what I love most is how perfect, how this opportunity, this is very grateful opportunity that for the working moms, parents, or really anyone want more flexibility, personal growth, and freedom in their lives. So that's exactly why I started this and. I'm so excited about the today's chat. I want to clear up some of those questions and share this golden opportunity with you through the story of someone who lives it every single day. I'm thrilled to welcome my special guest, Melina, joining all the way from Canada. Hello, Melina.
Hi,
How are
Chatu.
you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm so happy and so grateful that you have invited me to share my journey with your audience as well as to my audience once more. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, Chatu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melina. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. So, Melina is a part-time pharmacy associate, and she also amazing digital business coach in our community. So, let's start, Melina. Can you introduce yourself to my audience, our audience, and share what inspired you to start this digital business?
Yes. Thank you so much once more. So, who are watching live, you have already made the choice, as Chatu said. This is your first step into the online space. So, about me, I am my name is Melina. As she said, I am from originally from Kerala, India. I'm living in Canada for the past 13 years with my husband and my two lovely girls, and they are both in their teens right now. And my husband works in the oil and gas industry. And when we came to Canada, he was the one, as usually, he is the one who got the job first and he started working. But since it was in the oil and gas industry, he used to work away from home for like couple of weeks. And but at one point, like within a year, we understood, like, the job is the job, the stability of the job is not very good. Like, anytime you might be laid off or anything can happen. So we it's good that we both have jobs. And that's when I applied for a job, and I was working into the in the I was I joined the retail company, and I was a OTC manager. And that's how my journey started in the work, like in the work, regarding the work. But very soon, and first couple of years, I should say, I had help from my parents, because they came over to take care of my kids, because my youngest was only she was only like 1.5, 2 years. And after they went, after a couple of years, then that's when I started struggling, because I was running around, like I was going crazy with full-time job, taking care of the kids, taking care of the home chores. As you all know, we Asian people, we do a lot of cooking and all that. So I was
Exactly.
like almost exhausted with all that. And every day I come home, I was so angry, so so frustrated. And then I realized, like, this is not the life I wanted. I wanted a peaceful life. I wanted to spend more time with my kids, and I wanted to take care of them a little bit more than how I'm doing now. I was having that mom guilt in me. And I was not searching anything, but anything that caught my attention, like work from home, always, like I was I was curious about it. But as said, most of these appear in the online space, so I was like, I don't know if this is going to be a true real thing, or we don't know if it is the real or a scam. So I always, I didn't check that much. I used to just go through it. But one day, while I was scrolling through the Facebook, I just saw the a post. She was also a mom from my place, from Kerala. So she was writing a post about how she started an online business and how she is able to spend time with the baby, because her kid was just a baby. It was like few months old. So that caught my attention, and that's how I said, okay, maybe I can contact her and ask her what is this business. And then I took the first step. I gave my name and email. I registered for the webinar. And actually took me a while to watch the webinar, even because I was thinking like maybe it's a scam, I don't know. So it took me a while to actually watch the webinar. But actually the point where I was looking, wanted to work from home, was like my exhaustion from a full-time job, and taking care of the kids. That's the point I realized, like, life needs to have some change. This is not what I wanted.
Yeah, that's so inspiring. Thank you, Melina. And I really love how your personal journey led you to explore this opportunity beyond your traditional job. It shows that when we step outside our comfort zone, we can actually create freedom, flexibility, and impact. So I think so many people listening right now can relate to this. That desire to do something more meaningful with their time while also supporting families. So let's
Yes.
move to my next question. I want to ask you, when you first start this business, were you ever skeptical? Did you feel like, is this just a pyramid or MLM, or do you have any doubts when you first
uh,
started? How
yes.
did you go through?
Yes, as you said, in the very early stage of the business, I was skeptical, and that's the reason I was not watching the webinar even. I was getting the emails saying that this whether the webinar is going to happen, or this is the replay, but I never watched it. But at one point, things get so bad that you just want to have the change. You just want to break, like, the traditional or the way of doing things, and you say like, no, I just have to check out what is this about. And that's when I still remember, I watched the replay first. I didn't watch the live, I watched the replay. And I was in a dentist office, and I was sitting there and watching the replay, and I was getting so excited. I'm like, well, all the people talking about all their testimonies about how like changed, the business changed their life. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like super excited. And then what I did was, immediately I registered for the live webinar, and then I watched the live. So at that point, myself and my husband was a little bit skeptical. Even after we watching the webinar, we were a little bit skeptical to pay that, take the next step of paying that 149 too. It took, that also took a while, like, should we do, but at then we decided, no, let's just check out. It's only 149. What can, you are not losing anything, you get a refund within 30 days. If not, let it go, that's all. Because we do, even a grocery shopping will cost you more than that sometimes. So we just took the next step. But when we watched the pre-coaching videos, that time we understood that this is a legit business, because the companies which we have shown up in the videos, we actually knew about the company through our neighbor. Like, we had some kind of connection. So we understood that this is legit. This has nothing to do with any scam or anything. We knew this was legit. And then immediately we took the next step, like, we booked the coaching call. And then within a week or two, I think I started the business. So it was in the initial stage that I was, we were a little bit skeptical. But once we paid 149, then everything revealed, because that's when things get more deeper. You get the more core information in at that stage. So I would say, if you're watching, just watching the these kind of interviews and watching the webinar will give you the information. Of course, that's the basic information. But if you are seriously looking into this business, take the next step, because that's when everything will be clearly explained to you in a in a like 2 hour, almost 2 hours video. You can watch multiple times. You can ask, write down the questions. You can ask the coach any question you have. That's when everything becomes clear to you. You will get a clarity of what you are doing, what are the companies you are going to partner with, what is the income that you're going to get, everything, the potential of the business, everything. So once you know that, then things are more clear. You can take the action faster, so I would say take the next step. Don't just sit on the fence and watch people doing that, doing this, if you're interested, take
Mm.
the next step, because time goes really fast. When I started, my kids were like small, and now they are in the teens, so that's how
Mm.
fast the time goes. So take the step and do something for your family, for yourself. And yeah, so coming back to the question, yes, we were a little bit skeptical, but once we took the step, then we were not we were fully 100% sure that this was a legit business.
Absolutely. Thank you, Melina. I totally connect with that. I had the same concerns in the beginning as a
Mm-hmm.
financial accountant in New Zealand. So I was very careful. I also did my own research, check the
Yeah.
system, even
Yeah.
we can check here, Commerce Commission in New Zealand, that due diligence gave me the confidence to start this business. So
Mm-hmm.
let's move to the next question.
Yes.
Did you have any prior business experience, or did you ever doubt yourself, wondering how you would attract clients, manage your time, or get enough support from to succeed in this business? Do you have any issues?
um Prior experience, zero knowledge. I didn't have any experience. Actually, I was a very, very shy person. Not a shy, I would say introvert person. Like, I if I get a chance not to talk to people, I wouldn't talk to anyone. I would sit quietly. I was that kind of a person. I don't want to come into the front, or I don't want to take my pictures and post in the social media. I was not at all a person like that. And I would always tell my audience, if you go back to past 2020, you wouldn't see many of my good pictures. It's just random pictures. That's all. I was not like when sometimes people see us talking like this in the camera, like in the live, they think like we are experts. We are not experts. We are just ordinary moms. So just like any of you people, I didn't have any background, any experience in the business. And actually, I didn't have any doubt about myself, because seeing all the resources in our community and our business, I knew that I will be getting the support. I think I was not doubting myself, but because when you come into the business, when you pay that 1.9, and when you start seeing everything, how much support is you will be getting, right? Because our community is so huge. We have good training sites, we have a mentor, we have a coach, so there are so many people to help us in this business. So that point, you should be having that confidence. Okay, this business is something that you can do. And I think I had that confidence at that moment. But yeah, I didn't have any previous experience, and I'm so happy and grateful that until now the support is growing. And it's like growing, like we are getting not only support from our own mentors and coaches, we are getting support from the other coaches and mentors too, like the business partners from all over the globe. Like right now, Chadu, we were just chatting, and we didn't have any previous we didn't know each other previously. We just know just through this business, but we were sharing some of our knowledge and some of our tips which we were using. So that's how we connect with people. So this is an amazing platform. Like, you don't have to even worry like who's going to help you. There are hundreds of people who's ready to help you in this business. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I also had the same doubts when I start this business. So I used to think how it will work, how I can find the time, because I'm very busy person. In my full time job. So, but the truth is, this business runs with the automation. We can schedule our post, use the
Yes.
system,
Yeah.
or even only work 1 to 2 hours at maybe night time. But business still grows. Plus we have so much support, like Melina said, that we have mentoring, daily drop-in sections, masterminds, and inspiring leaders guiding us. So the
Yes.
consistency, and it really help us to achieve the result even without the prior experience. So
Yes.
let's move to my fourth question. What have been your biggest reward for you to when you start since starting this business, both in your lifestyle to your financial we can talk about the rewards benefits.
Yeah. So I would say the biggest reward that I got from this business is I became, I transformed to a new person. It was my journey from the my old version to a new version, and I'm still in that journey. And in the end of the day, I think the most important thing is that how good human being you become, how good mother or a wife or a daughter or as a woman you become. And I feel like that's what has changed the most in my life. As I said earlier, when I used to come home from work, I used to be so angry and so frustrated, always grumpy and so much frustrated. I know how I used to come home, like, but all those things changed. I started understanding myself, I started gaining more confidence, because there are so many sessions like draw masterminds and teachings that we or trainings that we have for mindset. Because unless you have a good mindset, you cannot run a business, or you cannot become a good person. So they always train us or focus on a mindset. And that journey is what I am so grateful for, that the journey which changed myself from the old version to the new version. And of course, financially also, I'm so happy and grateful. There are months when I have like got more income than my husband even. So there are the financial blessings is another thing. And if you want that financial blessings, I would say people always focus on, oh, what did you earn, how much I can earn. But before you get that earnings, make yourself, you need to transform yourself to the person who can earn that amount. So that journey is more important, and we always focus on that. And that's what I'm grateful for, because I know that I'm becoming a better person every day. I knew about writing gratitude. I didn't know about having a gratitude journal and all that all these years. And nobody teach us in the school or university about gratitude and having positive mindset. So all these things I learned from this business, to write a gratitude journal, to be grateful for everything, meditations, positive affirmations, reading books. I think the last book time before coming into the business, I think I read maybe when I was in the school or college, I don't know. But after coming into the business, I started buying books and I started reading good books. So, and the thing is, when you start learning and new things, you will start teaching that to your kids too. So they are also learning from you how to grow. So whatever I learned, sometimes I tell them, this is how you should be thinking. So they are growing, right? So they will change faster than us, because I'm in my 40s. So I'll tell them, like, you are in your teens, you can change things faster. So apply that in your life, and just start doing all that, writing gratitude, manifestation, and all that. So that journey has been an incredible journey, and so grateful, so thankful. This business, in the financial way, I would say, it has helped me to have more savings, invest some money. So those are my blessings. And when I started, I was a full-time worker, but now I am just working part-time, and this business is being another blessing, bringing finances to my family.
Yes, absolutely, Melina. That's so true. The rewarding to go beyond just the financial side. Of course, the flexibility, the growth, and the freedom to live life on your
Yes.
own terms. It's amazing. But one the biggest change is our that mindset,
Yeah.
change our mindset. And the business is really help us to focus the positivity, seeing the opportunities instead of obstacles. And we practice gratitude, believing ourselves,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not about holding building income. It's about building stronger, more positive version of ourselves.
Yes.
And let's move to my final question.
Yes.
For someone who's curious but nervous about starting this business, because there are so many people, what advice would you give to them to take the first step?
Yeah. So it's not like an advice. I would say, like, if, as Chatu said in the beginning, if you are watching this, you have made the right choice. If you are not a business owner, and if you are watching this video and you are just thinking, okay, something is coming into your mind, you have made the first choice, then go ahead and take the next one. Take that small steps, and then you will start seeing, once you start taking the smaller steps, you will start getting more confidence. So if you're watching the video right now or in the replay, and go and watch the webinar, go and register in Chatu's website, or if you are watching from my page, go and register in the website and go and watch the webinar. Once you watch the webinar, and if you still feel that urge in you, take the next step. You are not going to lose anything. We have a 30-day refund policy. You will be explained everything to you before you start becoming a business owner. And the reason why we want to come live and talk to our audience is to show that we are real people. The scammers and people who do illegal things, they don't come to the camera and talk like this. If you go to our personal profile or to our business page, you can see how we show up there every single day, how we show up our kids and family. Like, the reason why we show is because we know it's a legit business. This business is real, and we are so proud of it, and we are so grateful for that, and we have nothing to hide. So we bring our family, we bring our kids, we show our face every single day, as business owners. So there's nothing to worry. And we were also, like, Chadu and myself, we are all ordinary moms, immigrant moms, came to a different country and started from the very scratch, started life from the very scratch. So anybody can do it. It's just a matter of decision. Make the decision, come in and watch and ask questions, and everybody's there to help you out. And if you're ready, then one day you will also be here talking about the business, so proud, so happy, so grateful, and it will completely change your life. This business has the power to change your life. That's how the business is, the model, that business model is so powerful that it can change your finances, it can change your personal life. You can get a wholesome change in your life once you come into this business. So that's what I want to say. Don't hesitate, don't stand, like, don't be a fence sitter. Make the decision and come in and check out, if this is for you, or if it's not, you can always get refund. And yeah.
That's such a great point, Malina. I totally agree. Honestly, the hardest part is really taking this first step. So, a lot of us think we need to be everything to be perfect and before we start. But the truth is, you don't. You
Yes.
learn as you go. And the good thing is, with the right mindset, mentorship, and the support, you never doing it by yourself. That's how that this business start, just one small step at a time. And once you begin, you realize that there's always someone guiding you, cheering you on this journey, and it made you big difference. So thank you, Melina, and sharing your journey with us today. So your story really shows that no matter where someone start, it's possible to building a life filled with purpose and freedom. And everyone watching, if this conversation really inspired you, take it as your sign.
Yeah.
Yes, this business work for you too. And the fact that you are here right now already mean that you have taken the first step. So it's if you are curious to learn more about this business and reach out to us, you can go to our websites or you can message us, and then we can support you. So Melina, I'm very grateful to have you here. And
Yeah.
do you have anything to add? Just
Yeah, no, I think we have covered everything, and thank you so much, Sadhu, once more. I think it's been a while. We were planning about this interview, and
Yeah.
finally it happened today. So happy, so grateful. So hope if you have any questions, as Chatu said, we are there to support you. So make the decision, come and watch the webinar, watch our videos, and if you have questions, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you. So God bless you all, everyone, and thank you so much.
Thank you, whether you are watching the live or catching this replay. Thanks for being here. And just a reminder, it's never too late to change your path. That's first step. Yes, it can be feel tough, but it's also one of the step can change everything. So yeah, thank you so much, Melina, and
Yeah,
God
thank
bless
you.
you
Bye
all.
bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.